Welcome back to Charlie's Mailbox, where I answer actual questions from actual people in my inbox. This week, we're going to do a few new things. First off, I'd like to welcome students to these tips. I've been sharing these for a while now with adults, but I realize that these tips are also potentially helpful to you students. So, welcome, students. If you'd like to take a look, I'll link to a playlist on YouTube where I have older episodes, and I hope that you find these tips helpful, and I welcome your questions as well. Now, on to this week's episode. The question this time is really a conglomeration of different questions I've gotten that all fall under the general theme of my blank app isn't working. Maybe it's Video, maybe it's Canva. I'm trying to load something and it's spinning, or I'm getting a white screen. I just can't use the app. It's just not running. What do I do? And I want to show you two simple steps that almost always solve these kinds of questions. So let's head to the Chromebook and take a look. The first step you want to do in that situation is come to the upper right here where you see the three-dot menu, click it, come down to Settings. And it's nice that the Chrome settings are searchable. So I'm going to search for the word cache. That's CACHE. And the first hit that you should get under cache is this one, delete browsing data. I'm going to click on that. The first question is time range. Leave it at all time unless you specifically want to make it for a shorter amount of time, but I'd recommend all time. And this allows you to delete your browsing history, which I don't generally recommend. It's nice to be able to go back to pages that you visited. So let's keep the history there. You can also delete cookies. You can choose whether or not to delete cookies. I'm actually not going to delete those. The one that I'm really looking at is cache, cached images and files. And essentially what that is every time you visit a website, your browser will remember certain things about that, and it'll speed up the next time that you visit that site. But it can also cause problems sometimes. So that's why we want to delete our cache, or we want to clear our cache. So I'm going to go ahead and click Delete Data. And after you've deleted your cache, go back to whatever app you were working on and see if that fixes it. If not, and frankly, whether it does or not, it's also a good idea to do step 2. For that, we're going to come down to the lower right of the screen. We're going to click where the clock is. And there's a different settings gear down here. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And at the very bottom on the left, we have About Chrome OS. Very often, problems folks run into have to do with Chrome being out of date. Now, right up here, it shows me which version of Chrome I have, and I can click Check for Updates. And it looks like it is actually applying an update right now. While we're waiting for that to happen, let me just say that down here in this part of the screen, if you need to update Chrome, you will also have an icon. It's a white arrow instead of a black circle. So that's a reminder to you that there is a Chrome update waiting. Okay, I fast forwarded so that you didn't have to watch the whole thing happen, but now it is ready, and you'll notice I now have a restart button. I'm going to admit to you that last time I recorded this, I clicked the restart button and immediately lost my entire recording because my Chromebook restarted. So I'm going to be smarter this time. I'm not really going to click it. But when you do, your Chromebook will restart, and it's very likely that that will fix the problem you're having. So as a reminder, clear your cache, check for Chrome updates, restart your computer. Now, if that does not fix the problem you're having, come see us. IT in the one corner of the library. My office is across from them in the opposite corner of the library. We're here to help anytime you're running into issues. So thanks for watching. Keep those questions coming.